Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, March 31st. This is my basically end of the month DVD Blu-ray book haul. More books than movies this time, like last time. but I'll just get started. Hopefully I won't dwell too much on the books. I've only read a few of them that I bought. But first one up in order from Chapters Indigo. I got book 2 in this series. I think it's called Crescendo by, where the fuck's her name? Oh, Becca Fitzpatrick. I am reading the first book, Hush Hush, right now, which is really good. And then I picked up 3 of the Sarah J. Maas books. I got A Court of Frost and Starlight. Haven't read that one yet. And then picked up Empire of the Storms. This is, I think, book 5 in the Throne of Glass series. I've read that one. It's pretty good. Then got Tower of Dawn, and it's an Indigo exclusive, which means I didn't know what it meant until I opened the book. It's like a different cover on the back. I don't know what your guys's, I think Barnes and Noble do, unless they do the same thing. I haven't read that one yet. And then I got A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I read this and I really liked it. I can't say her last name, so I'll put it there. And it's left open-ended, so I can't wait for the second book. And then this book's been going around for a while, so I figured I'd check it out. It's called Daisy Jones and the Six. I think it's a thing about a music group by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So Jenna, you might like this, so I don't know. I haven't read that one yet. Then I got the last 2 I needed for the Witchlands series, which I really liked. I'm reading this second book right now. There's Sight Witch. Oh my god, I can't fucking read. And then Blood Witch, which came out this year. Looking forward to that. Oh shit, I forgot. Susan Dennard wrote the Witchlands series. And then got Undying, which is the sequel to Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I really liked Unearthed. So. And then I picked up the other 2 I needed for the Grishaverse by Leigh Bardugo. Book 2, Siege and Storm. And then Ruin and Rising. I am reading the first book, Shadow and Bone, right now. Okay. And got 2 by A.G. Howard. One called Splintered. I think this is Alice in Wonderland retelling. Yep, it is. And another book by her called, I don't know how to word that. You can see it. And I know this is a retelling of something, but I don't know what. But I love the cover. I love the cover of both books. I think they're just so colorful. And then I decided to try, since Coffin Box is ending, which is so sad, but I'm not happy about it, but I'm happy that they decided not to up the prices of the shipping or the box itself, because that's what everybody else would do. So I know I've heard things. I know I wasn't really impressed with that Dracula shirt, because I was like, what the hell is that? And I think people weren't happy with the book that was in the last one, and I was, because that basically paid for the box. But it is sad that that's going under. But I tried one. I didn't know there were book subscription boxes. And there's one called Owl Crate that I tried, and in that one I got 4 Dead Queens, and this one has a different color and cover from the one I've seen in Chapters. I like the red as opposed to the blue. This is, Astrid, I don't know, and I haven't read this one yet. Okay. In the last pile, I got this one called Illuminate by Amy Kaufman, who wrote The Undying, and Jay Kristoff, who wrote Nevernight. I love the Nevernight series. I read the first book, I read the second one. I was going onto the library website to get the third one, and then I was like, oh fuck, the third one doesn't come out till September. I've heard a lot of people talk about these. It's about like plague stuff, and yeah. Moving on. Next one up, I had to rebuy because my old copy, I've read it so much in the past 15 years that it was falling apart, and that is Meg by Steve Alton. It's one of my favorite books. I loved the movie, but there was a lot of stuff that was in the book that wasn't in the movie. But then again, a lot of times that doesn't happen, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Nope, I loved the Meg. My mom loved the movie, and so did my dad. But you know, like that scene wasn't in the movie. The T-Rex versus the Meg wasn't in the movie. But there were a couple of things, like some of the characters who were real assholes in this book were better off in the movie. But I love the Meg. It's one of my favorite book series. I wish they would release book 6 right now, because I've got they are writing the Meg 2, and I just hope it's not like The Trench, because to tell you the truth, The Trench is not really a good book. It is too fucking confusing. And it's like totally not about the Meg, because in the movie the Meg dies, but in this the Meg was pregnant, gave birth to 3, 2 of them died and 1 of them survived, and that's the one they captured at the end of the book, so see where I'm going with that. And then I picked up Gone by Michael Grant. This one looks neat. It weirdly like Children of the Corn, but the kids did not kill the adults, but all the adults have gone missing and all that, so all the babies, toddlers, kids, teenagers, they're the only ones left alive, so it looks kind of neat. Then, yeah, I got that. Then picked up The Diviners by Libby Berry. I rented this from the library, but it was almost due, and I found it for like $9 instead of paying $15.50, so because the second book intrigues me, but you know me, same as with the movie, I have to watch the first movie before I watch the second one, and it's the same with the books too. And got The Raven Boys by Maggie Water. I don't know, I've been looking for this for a month and couldn't find it anywhere. Finally, Black Bond Books actually had it. Then the last bunch, before we get to the movies, I went to the Creative Bookworm, which is one of the used bookstores in Langley, and I've been going there since I was a teenager. I did not like this book the first time I read it. I actually quit reading after 300 pages, but I'm going to give it another shot, and that is Neil Gaiman's American Gods. And funny fact, Neil Gaiman is the man behind the graphic novel of Lucifer, which was so awesome to find out he created that world. And then I picked up Graceland by Christian Cashore. I've read this book. I really loved it. I have book 2 from the library, and I also picked up book 3, Bitter Blue. So I was like, well, the third one's there. It's only $7. Might as well. This one was $7.50, and American Gods was $7. So, and then I got book 2 in the Gone series, which is Hunger, and that was $7.50, so I figured, what the hell. And the last one, I read the synopsis of this, and I was like, oh, I was intrigued. Couldn't find it at Chapters, and online it was a little bit expensive, and it was $7.50 at the Bookworm, and it's called Leviathan by Scott Westerfield, and that cover just looks so awesome. Okay, so that's the books. Now we finally get to the movies, and like I said, the movies, there's not really a lot. First one I picked up from Walmart is Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grinwell. My mom watched this. She was not really impressed with it. And then another one I picked up from Walmart, I was like, oh my god! And that is Overlord. Can't wait to check that one out. And then the next 8 are the ones we got in March's Horrorpack. The Blu-rays, Army of Frankensteins, Chillerama, which I am seriously looking forward to. I don't know if I want to watch it now or if I want to save it for my 31 days of horror or my horror film marathon, because I am going to start it the first day of fall like I've done the last 2 years. The Pyramid and She Kills, which is Horror Pack Limited Edition number 33. Then the DVDs, Don't Hang Up, Monsterland, Pulse, the original Japanese version. I'm looking forward to checking that out. And Sea Beast. I don't have high hopes for this because it's the same company that did The Yeti, which was a fucking terrible movie. And the last two I picked up at Walmart. And of course I got Aquaman, which I did see in the theater. Ironically, my folks and I went Christmas Eve to go see this because my aunt was driving up north to see her daughter, and the other family members didn't had their own plans, so I just said, you know, guys want to go see Aquaman since we're not doing anything? And they were like, yeah. So that might be a thing. If we can't go to a family thing on Christmas Eve, we might just go to the movies. But all three of us enjoyed it. I don't know where this would rank in my favorite of the DC universe, the newer universe. I think it would be number 3, because Man of Steel is still my favorite, and then Wonder Woman, and then this. So, and then last one, I don't know how I feel about this. I want to watch it, but I mean, it's 50 plus years since the last one, and that is Mary Poppins Returns. I'll check it out. I'll see what it is, because I love Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins was one of my go-to movies growing up as a kid. I still watch it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite movies. So there we go, guys. It's the basically the end of the month DVD Blu-ray book haul. Again, more books than movies because money has been extremely tight again. But what can you do? So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of these titles. Of course, I've said I've seen Aquaman. I love that movie. But I think the ones I want to know the most about are Mary Poppins and Chillerama. This one, like I said, I haven't seen, but I wanted it for the last couple of years, but just never got around to getting it. So, and let me know, should I watch it now or should I save it for my horror marathon this year? Let me know. So, I don't know when my next video will be. I might do an Owl Crate one. I didn't do one this year because I really it was my first box and I wanted to see if I actually liked the stuff in it. And I did. I mean, it's pretty good. Like the book itself, that 4 Dead Queens, is like 25 bucks. And I got a reusable coffee cup because I don't drink coffee, but I drink tea and hot chocolate. And particularly in our, a little off topic, our fall winter seasons up here in Canada, it is so cold, particularly when you leave to go to work at 2:30 in the morning. So I have like 4 of those cup thingies, blah. Whatever. But yeah, guys, hopefully maybe in the next little while, when I get my oomph on, I will finally do a room tour, because my room has changed a little bit since the last video. I don't know, but let me know, do you guys want to see a room tour, even though my room is, oh, excuse me, so fucking small. Small for a 39-year-old, almost 39. Excuse me. But let me know, and maybe in April sometime, I will finally do my collection overview. I just gotta figure out how the hell am I gonna do it. So, but I think it would be easy, instead of just holding the camera, to have it sit like this and just like show you what I got like that. But let me know about the room tour if you guys are interested in seeing it. Though the only thing I'll clean in my room is my bed. I always make my bed, but everything else, there'll be crap all over the place, like movies and books and empty pop cans like there usually is. But let me know. So until the next video, guys, I hope you all have a good day. Watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.